Heading back to North America now, the criminal trial against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has taken a sharp turn. The judge presiding over the case warned Combs he could be removed from court for making faces and nodding at the jury, behaviour he called absolutely unacceptable. Combs is facing multiple charges including sex trafficking and racketeering. He has pleaded not guilty and denied all allegations. New testimony came from a woman using the pseudonym Jane who dated Combs between 2021 and his arrest in 2024. She described being swept into a lavish but dark relationship, one she claims included pressure to participate in sexual encounters with escorts and drug use. She told the court that she often felt obligated to comply, especially after Combs began paying her $10,000 a month for housing. Meanwhile, Brianna Bongolan, a friend of Combs' ex Cassie Ventura, faced intense cross-examination. She accuses Combs of lifting her onto a balcony railing and throwing her into furniture. Defence attorneys questioned inconsistencies and pointed to Combs' schedule that week in 2016. Prosecutors responded with a text from Cassie Ventura's phone detailing the incident and backing up the claim. More testimony is expected. Heading now to the Indo-Pacific, North Korea has righted a capsized destroyer and moored it at a pier in northeastern port of Chongjin. Leader Kim Jong-un calls this new warship a significant asset for his nuclear-armed military, and the country continues to repair it. The Korean Central News Agency says experts will examine the ship's hull before they start the next phase of restoration. Workers will move the ship to a dry dock at the nearby port of Rajin, where repairs will last 7 to 10 days. Satellite images taken today show the destroyer floating upright, while the damage remains unclear. Pyongyang appears ready to transport the ship to the next port for electronic inspection. Moving on now, after 11 fans were crushed to death in India's Bangalore city during celebrations for Royal Challengers Bengaluru for the team's IPL victory. 2 people have been arrested in the case. Nikhil Sasal, the marketing head of the Royal Challengers Bengaluru, and Sunil Matthew of event management company DNA at the Kembagwada International Airport. 2 people have also been taken into custody over their involvement in the case as per the Indian police. Hundreds of thousands packed the streets in the southern city of Bengaluru on Wednesday to welcome home their hero Virat Kohli and his RCB team after they beat Punjab Kings in the final of the Indian Premier League. But the euphoria of the vast crowds ended in disaster when 11 mainly young fans died in a stampede near the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium, where the players were parading the trophy. This has sparked widespread anger across the country. Top police officers, including the city's police commissioner, have since been suspended. Moving on now, 3 soldiers and 2 police officers have been killed in a suspected jihadist attack in northwestern Benin. The attack on a police station in Tenugu on Wednesday night follows a wave of Islamist violence in Benin, its northern neighbours Niger and Burkina Faso and Mali further west. A military source said there were 5 dead, 2 police and 3 soldiers, adding that defence and security forces are continuing to search the area. One local in Tenugu, which lies on the edge of the Penjari National Park and attracts visitors to its forest waterfall, confirmed the incident but could not give a death toll. There were no immediate comments from the Benin authorities. North Benin, which borders both Niger and Burkina Faso, has seen a recent rise in attacks on army positions. In mid-April, 54 soldiers were killed in the Benin section of W National Park, which straddles the porous border with Niger and Burkina Faso, in an attack on 2 military posts. Heading back to the Indo-Pacific now, a Japanese company says its unscrewed moonlander likely crashed during a touchdown attempt today, marking a second failure 2 years after its first mission. iSpace's second lunar lander, Resilience, failed to slow down enough as it approached the moon. The company lost contact with the craft after what it believes was a hard landing. The live stream of the landing showed flight data cut off less than 2 minutes before touchdown. CEO Takeshi Hakamada told reporters they assume the lander crashed on the moon. Let's listen in.
時点におきまして、ランダーとの通信の回復が見込まれず、月面着陸を確認するミッション2マイルストーンサクセス級の完了が困難と判断するとともに、ミッション2の終了を判断したことをお知らせいたします。予定されていた月面着陸に必要な速度まで十分に減速ができていなかったことが確認されております。これらの状況から当社のランダーは最終的に月面へハードランディングした可能性が高いと現時点では推測をしております。
Well, iSpace had hoped to join US companies in making a commercial moon landing. Success would have made them the first non-US company to land on the moon. South Korea's new president, Lee Jae-myung, has marked his first official appearance at the country's 70th Memorial Day ceremony. At the event held yesterday, he paid tribute to the nation's fallen heroes. In his address, President Lee stayed away from politics and stressed the importance of a peaceful, war-free nation. He vowed to support Korean War veterans and their families with stronger welfare and recognition. Lee assured that his administration would fulfill its duty to honour their sacrifices. The ceremony comes just 2 days after Lee's inauguration on June the 4th, the same day he was elected. He's already moving quickly, nominating candidates for Prime Minister and key cabinet roles. Well, that's